Hey, what's going on, everyone? Bass here. So within the last hour, some pretty shocking Packers news just dropped via Aaron Nagler or Cheesehead TV. If you haven't checked out their channel, I'll leave the link down in the description below. Very cool guys over there, and they run a really cool channel, so definitely check them out if you haven't already. But basically, the news was that the Green Bay Packers are interested in tight end Darren Waller from the Las Vegas Raiders. And the news states that the Packers actually originally tried to trade for Darren Waller with the Davante Adams trade. They wanted to trade Davante Adams to the Raiders for a first-round draft choice, which they got, but instead of the second-round draft choice they got, they were going to receive Darren Waller with that first round. But the NFL has a somewhat weird rule that, honestly, I didn't even know about, is that a tagged player, Davante Adams, cannot be traded for a non-tagged player, Darren Waller. Very weird rule, but that's what halted that trade. So it seems like it was going to be accepted until the NFL basically said, no, you can't do that. But the Packers have remained interested and in contact with the Raiders about the 29-year-old tight end and would presumably want to get something done, a deal done, before the draft starts. And Darren Waller, a 6'6", 255-pound tight end from Georgia Tech, is a real difference maker. After entering the league actually as a wide receiver with 4.46 speed, he was drafted by the Ravens in the 6th round of the 2015 draft. He then moved to tight end after the Raiders signed him off Baltimore's practice squad and has had 3 really nice seasons. In 2019 was Waller's breakout year. He had 90 receptions, 1,145 yards, and 3 touchdowns. In 2020, an even better year, 107 receptions, 1,196 yards, and 9 touchdowns. And both of those years, he was second most in yards for all tight ends. Last season, Waller missed 5 games due to a combination of a knee injury, a back injury, and time on the COVID list. But in the 11 games he appeared in, he caught 55 balls for 665 yards and 2 touchdowns and averaged 12.1 yards per reception. So clearly Waller would be a big main target for Aaron Rodgers after losing Davante Adams. And really the type of tight end I've wanted the Packers to acquire or draft. A tight end like him they haven't had in a very, very long time. Robert Tonyan has showed some flashes, but not anywhere near this, and he's also returning from a torn ACL, so the Packers probably needed to add a tight end in the draft anyways. So if they were to trade for Darren Waller instead of, say, draft someone like Trey McBride in the second, I think that's a win. And it is likely the Raiders still want a second rounder for Darren Waller. Now, obviously, I would prefer a third rounder for Darren Waller. One, because the Packers never really do good with their third rounders, and 2, I think that's more like kind of his value right now since he's turning 30 years old in September. But if it is a second rounder, I'm just hoping it's pick 59 and not 53. Now, Waller does have 2 years left on his current deal with the Raiders. Both years have a cap hit right around $7 million, but he would likely get an extension with the Packers after this trade, tacking on more years to his deal and lowering that 2022 cap hit. But I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Would you like this trade to happen? Would you really like to see Darren Waller on the Green Bay Packers? I think it would be a huge addition to this offense. Like I said, they've kind of been missing this type of tight end. I couldn't tell you the last time they had a 1,000-yard tight end. I really, truly could not. So it would be really crazy to see someone like Darren Waller get over here in Green Bay and go to work with Aaron Rodgers after he just lost his top target. So getting someone like Waller, who's been a 1,000-yard player twice in his career, would be really, really nice. But that'll about do it for this video. I'll catch you all in the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.